And let's go. What is up, everyone? It is me and yours truly, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube. But I am also, you folks may know me from my Twitch channels on Twitch as Brendan the Yellow Koopa. And boy, do I have something to share with you folks today. So, today, folks, I want to I want to do this here next review of um Glitch Productions, aka Luke and Kevin, whatever their last name may be, that I can't even begin to put, pieces together like a puzzle or whatnot. But I'm just gonna say Luke and Kevin, who did SMG4 videos and even folks, you know, uh, even and even just so many stuff like murder drones and whatnot. But anyway, let's go ahead, folks, and talk about that. So I've seen a new video. I've seen a new I've seen that fourth episode of Pomni and the Digital Circus, or the Adventures of Digital Circus and whatnot. And boy, was I okiki with it. I wouldn't say it's not good. I wouldn't say it's bad, or I wouldn't say it's good. But I'm just gonna straight up, folks, and say that it's me. It's okay. I mean, it could have gone better. For the one which. So, I mean, from what I've been understanding from most YouTubers who made reviews or was talking about the fourth episode of Pomni and the Adventure of the Digital Circus, is that we're supposed to be having like an episode where Gango gets to be the head boss or coach of this here fast food restaurant, but strategically and for some most purposes, and this is just an example, not that Glitch Productions or even this mother trucker Luke who does all this SMG4 bullshit or caboodle would be part of the would let me be part of their video. I'm just gonna be straight up and say this right now, that they should have included me into Pomni in the amazing, in this adventure yet amazing digital circus, since I'm just gonna give you folks a little of my backstory before I talk about other things about the episode and about a different subject beyond this fourth episode of Pomni and the Amazing Digital Circus, or the Adventure of the Amazing Digital Circus. So, where to begin? So, everybody needs to understand this. I did have a job. I used to work at Silver Legacy. I've been doing janitorial work. I've been filling these here little cups with butter that you can, folks, just spread on bread, spread on toast, spread on anything. Okay, but I, folks, had a freaking accident at Silver Legacy on my pinky finger. So then I got moved up to where I have to break down boxes, in which I'm good at that. But then all of a sudden, and no thanks to our recent president, and I'm not talking about folks George W. Bush, I'm talking about our previous president before George Bush was elected as president. Because of that, I now have had folks no job after Civil Legacy, and so I had been nothing but being a couch potato until 2013, where I worked at New York Computers and Disability Resources. And for those that don't know what Disability Resources and New York Computers is, it's how do I say this? Or more likely, how do I spill the beans for you? Disability Resources is mostly just a company where people such as myself have disabilities, such as, say, if I'm born with ADD, and say I have these mental problems that I don't want to compose, don't want to control, and don't want to possess, then that's what Disability Resources is there for. They're there to help you not. They are there not just to help you with your disability problems, but they are also there to help you make sure that you keep your money and everything else, folks, in a budget. Or, to put it more another way, in a box. Let's put it that way. Because if you don't budget yourself, you're screwed. So that's what Disability Resources is. Now, New to Computers, we just pretty much, folks, fix your computers straight off the bat. It may take a couple weeks, maybe a couple months to have your computers fixed, but we'll get it done like in the movie Avengers game and whatnot. Thanos will fix you guys' computer like Thanos snaps his finger and turns most Avengers into dust. That's what New Computers does. We pretty much do all that stuff, and next few moments, your computer will be fixed and good as new. No questions asked. But that's basically what that's what this here fourth episode of Pomni and this adventure of the amazing digital circus needs. They need someone not just Gangle, but they also could or would have included me into their mix if people online and on Steam wasn't so picky about what they want or what they need. Because at the end of the video, I'm like, I just, folks, had to skip every dialogue, every little piece of the puzzle that I cannot connect until I saw the full ending of the story. And the moment, folks, I saw the ending of the episode, I'm like, well, this was a load of crap. I mean, and I'm serious about this, folks, when I say in Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead Francis would say, folks, what the hell is this? Like, come on. Everyone is just giving up on their job. Like, let's take, for example, let's talk about, folks, how Jax almost, folks, lost his job. Lost his moment on getting paid. Because we saw at the end of the episode, and not to spoil much, but we did hear Kane say that everyone is getting a grade on his wallpaper or whatnot. Like, here's my perspective. I thought Gingo did a good job until the end of the video. Like, honestly, if these characters had a real job besides Spudsies, then my advice is don't give up on your day job just because what? Some jerk is giving you so much problems, so much temper tantrums, so much this and that, and so on and so forth. I only got 2 words for you, folks, for these characters, folks, and that is grow up. I'm serious here. I mean, look at me, folks. I'm still 36 years old, and I want to get myself a job. I want to get paid. I want to get all this money in my pocket or even in a bank. But the problem is, as people on Steam and even online already can guess my problem, I do not want to control. I don't want to control. I mean, okay, let me start over, stop, and refresh myself for a moment. Okay, I don't want to compose, I don't want to control, and I don't want to possess my mental problem that I have inside me, because that's what I'm born with. That is why disability resources and nudity computers have. We have, folks, what we call disability, and that is why I go to disability resources and I go to nudity computers to fix all this problem. But the thing is, it's just too much work, is what Gingle and everyone in this episode that we folks have seen is having. In term is they're just like me, where they like go, oh, well, actually, let's talk about, as we're still folks talking about Jax. This is what he's like. He's like me, for instance. He's like, oh, I don't want to do this job. I'm throwing down the towel. I'm waving the white flag of surrenderness because I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Buddy, we've been through that. We know what kind of shoe size you're wearing even. But just heading home, giving up on your guys' day job, that's not helping your evaluation. As a matter of fact, and I'm going to tell you folks this right now, that when I used to work at Nudity Computers and Disability Resources, you folks want to know how much I get paid each month, each week, and each year? I get $7 or $8 a month. I mean a week. So, say for instance an example, starting when we get when it comes to the new year, the year 2025. Like, let's even look at the calendar. So we got from, we had from December of 2024. So taking away almost half a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So take $8 times 5 weeks. And what do you get from that? And I'm pulling this up right now from my phone to give you guys the answer. So we have, once again, hang on. So we have, folks, $8 times, let's say 5 weeks. I get, folks, $40 a week. Okay, that's a month. Now, if I take $40 a month, clear all that. If I take, folks, $40 a month times, let's see, we have 12 months in a year. Yeah, let's do that. 12 months in a year. I get, folks, $480 for the whole, for one full year. One full freaking year. And that's how rich I would have been if I would have stayed at my job. And that's what Jack should be doing instead. doing too. He should just stay at his job. He should have been getting what, $8 whole in his fucking pocket. I mean, freaking pocket, and do something with that $8. No, instead, they did not get their money's worth. So, at the end of the video, I can completely understand why Kane's like saying to every person, to every character in the ending of episode 4, that everyone done their job, but they need to get better. As for Jax, nah, he didn't do okay. He needs to grow up. I folks agree with that. Okay, so what have we learned from episode 4 of Pomni and this adventurous, amazing digital circus episode? How about stick with it? How about stay at the job that you were working at, get your $8 a week, get your $8 a month, no, get your $40 a month, or get your $480 a year even, and you're good. Otherwise, you'll end up like me, and you'll be doing what I folks pretty much do, and that is me playing video games, even with friends or family. Cause that's not a thing for you. And you know what else? You know what another thing is not good? And I get this a lot from my family, but my family always tell me that while we get streaming is good for you, Brandon, to entertain yourself or entertain your viewers, and even folks here on YouTube, I do the best I can to entertain you folks. But at the end, my family say to me this, and this is what they said, coming from their mouth or beak, and that is that sometimes folks, when we stream or when we post videos on YouTube, it is not a job. It is not a, one in which it's actually like just a hobby or a life. Your thing that you want to do for yourself. And so on and so forth. So, yeah. So now you guys can understand why I'm here at home, being a couch potato, playing video games and watching TV and whatnot. Okay, so I'm setting that away back right now because we already finished discussing and reviewing Pomni in this adventurous, amazing digital circus episode. And I'm almost close past my 30-minute marker. So I want to discuss about something else today. Oh yeah. So as you folks may not have noticed, on my YouTube channel I have a community tab, and I'm noticing that none of you have not reacted or even gave me some solid answers as to what I should do. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, that as of this year and maybe the next, I'm gonna be straight and set this here whole entire point up to everyone that is watching this video, that as of the rest of this month, and starting next year, I want you guys to decide for me what I want to do the next time I make, I don't know, some community tabs or whatever. Okay. Because let me be honest right now, I'm just grown and sick and tired of doing videos, and I'm just, folks, tired of it. That's the simplest way I could can make you folks understand. Because over the past, no, since the beginning of this year and the last, I've made YouTube videos. I've made so much content that I think it's time. I want you guys to folks tell me what I want to do next. Because the more I continue to do this stuff and ask myself, gee, what do I want to do? What don't I want to do? And so on and so forth, will just drive me batty. Drive me cuckoo crazy, actually. It's what Mario would say if he was here. So, please, for my sake, starting this week and the next and the upcoming, please to make your guys' choice in my community tabs. Because I know we've seen so many other community tabs from, let's say, for example, Yo-Yoshi's community tabs, and he starts making contents on what we should do and so on and so forth, and he kind of liked my ideas. So that's what I want. I want every single one of you to come up with something that I want to do to post on YouTube and as well as to post on Twitch. Okay? Except for like face reveals, I will not do because I do not have a webcam and I never will. Alright? Let's see, we got about 8 minutes and starting 50 seconds, so, well, 7 minutes actually, and 40 seconds left, so let's make this last one count. So, speaking of community tabs and content, folks, and this just folks, brighten up my day, but, the Danganronpa Ultimates, or as we used to call them, the Danganronpa Stories has returned, but with a new name, and that I appreciate you folks if you go check them out. I was just watching their latest video that came out weeks ago that I missed out and whatnot. That I might continue watching after this video, and you know, it would also make them happy if we all folks just continue watching their content, give them a thumbs up, and subscribe to their channel, because let's be honest, they've been working so much and so hard, as well as I've been working so much and so hard to gain something. And what is this something we want to gain or get from you all? Well, it's obvious. We want you guys to keep pushing us to get that like I've already mentioned this, but I want my goal is to get at least folks up to 300 subs. As well as I'm still I still folks want that content, want my Twitch channel to also reach that goal to where I can get an affiliate. So if you guys can help me get my affiliate, get my subscriptions up to 300, and even get my Twitch account to be affiliated, that'd be great. I would also appreciate folks if you could help Danganronpa Stories, or their new name, which I will post it after this video. Some help and gratitude by subscribing to their channels, give them a thumbs up, and give them nice and 100% polite comments. That'd be super. Because I'm gonna say this right now that as yours truly, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube and also on Twitch, Brandon DL Koopa. And same goes with Danganronpa Stories. We don't want any of your guys' bullshit. That means we don't want you guys' stupid little contents or comments about me, or even folks talk about bad rumors about me, because it would hurt yours truly, folks, Brandon Murphy, deep down into the abyss. And I can't, and I don't want that. And that pretty much, folks, goes in same with Danganronpa Stories, or their new name, which again I will post it after this video. That they don't want you guys to start spamming rumors or talking garbage about their content or their contents and whatnot, because it's just not acceptable. So if you guys could do that, that'd be super. We folks have now less than 3 minutes and 20, maybe 15. So I'm gonna just end this video with one last little detail and announcement that speaking of my Twitch, I will be coming back February for some Danganronpa content, on such as me playing this here Danganronpa another chapter 1 through 6 maybe. Shush, Dunkin' Donuts, Jesus Christ. But anyways, but yeah, speaking of, that's basically folks pretty much I'll be doing, and that is I will folks be doing some Danganronpa another content from chapters 1 through 6. How maybe and perhaps, but if chapter 6 gets a little too scary or creepy for me, then I might just hold that off until Fridays to do the final chapter of Danganronpa another, because I know there are some songs and some contents in that in this fan game that I'm assuming forgot their name, Zephy probably made, that will just folks jump off our chairs. So just all I gotta say, folks, is just stay tuned for that, and so on and so forth. But anyways, it's now 60 seconds or less until this video is being wrapped up. And with all that, I think I've pretty much shared enough deep reviews, updates, and even stuff about me that you folks need or wanted to know. Yeah, all I could say for the ending of this video is, if you folks like it, you know the drill. Give me a thumbs up or don't. It's your folks' choice, for I can't compose, control, or even possess you folks for what you do. But once again, it would be much it would pretty much folks make me happy if you folks hit the hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and for the last time, send me some appropriate comments. Otherwise, I'll just remove them. Simple as that. And I guess, folks, until next time, I am yours truly, folks, Brandon Murphy here on YouTube, and from Twitch, and I'm also, folks, Brandon the Koopa from Twitch, that you folks may know me from. Remember them all, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat. And of course, someone saying to you all goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, Francois, sayonara, and all that jazz. Okay? And with that, I am out ski. Peace and out, people.